Welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast, a weekly battle of wits, debating everything from horseshoes to hand grenades, all for the privilege to be called right. And now, your hosts, Bobo and Travis.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast. I'm Bobo, with me as always is Travis.
Hey, guys!
How we doing, buddy?
I'm okay. I kind of fucked up.
What?
I kind of fucked up my neck yesterday, and
You were very chipper on the pregame, as I call it, chatter.
Yeah.
And then we log on to the real thing and start the episode, and all of a sudden you bring this, oh, I'm okay.
it's because I kind of twisted my neck, and also I was trying to take a page out of your book. I wanted to.
Okay.
I wanted to try to be emo Bobo for one hot minute, but no, I'm actually. It just I fucked up my neck, and by the dumbest way possible. I was stretching. And
I know that's the dumbest way possible. It's just one of the most embarrassing ways possible.
I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's getting better. But now I just smell like an old man because I'm putting like Ben Gay on it or some shit. So.
Oh, are you really?
It's called Biofreeze. I don't know if you're familiar, but
I am not familiar. Should I know about this though? Is it something we should know about?
Probably not. I would imagine it's just like some of the shit that we're going to talk about later in this episode.
Oh, it's like a pain relief gel. Okay.
Yeah. It's like icy hot. It's like, it's basically like icy hot, but I feel like this works better than icy hot, but, I don't know. I just smell like an old man right now.
The first thing, if you Google biofreeze, it says what people ask. You know what I mean? And the first question is there a difference between icy hot and biofreeze?
Yeah, biofreeze works, and icy hot kind of works. But... But all that aside, I'm doing pretty well. But I'd like to jump into what I just had Bobo listen to, and unfortunately, he couldn't really hear it. But I'm posting a link on pwthepodcast.com. Okay, and I don't know if you've heard about this, Bobo, but I'm really kind of hoping this turns around your attitude a little bit.
Well, all I want to say to the listeners before you tell me what this is Travis says, oh, I got to send you this link you have to listen to. I want to talk about it. But you can't see what it is. So he tries to play it through the phone. And for some reason, even though it's 2019, Travis's internet hates him.
No. Well, yes, it took me forever to get it pulled up. Yes, I was basically.
Yes, it did. And I think it's a problem with it coming through our phone is it's not working right. But all I hear is it sounds like T-Pain.
No.
But I can't make out any of the words.
No, you are exactly right. Basically, I'm on dial-up right now, so AOL could not get the song to you. But, no, it really does sound exactly like T-Pain. That's all it is. But the artist is why I'm mentioning this.
Okay.
Because yesterday, or I'm sorry, we record this on Tuesdays, Monday, April 1st, and not as an April Fool's joke as far as I understand, Elon Musk dropped a rap.
Oh, I didn't hear about this. I didn't listen to the rap though, but I did see he did that.
Do you know what it's about?
I have no idea.
Harambe. The song is called Rip Harambe. The chorus of this rap is Rip Harambe, sipping on some Bombay, on our way to heaven. Amen, amen. Tell me that's not funny.
It's funny. I just don't understand how does you think he actually did this?
You know what? Honestly, you'll never know if it's him or not because by listening to it, it sounds exactly like T-Pain. Like they're just using the auto-tune on it.
Right, yeah.
So it could maybe it's not him. Maybe it's his secretary or his personal assistant. He just sent somebody out to do it. But the song is hilarious. And
oh man,
again, you can go to PW the podcast right now and listen to this song, and I guarantee you're not gonna regret it. I'd also like to point out, Bobo, since you don't have the link here, it was put out on a record label. Well, I guess a record label.
Okay,
it's called Emo G Records.
Oh my god.
Oh,
that's funny. And you know what my favorite part about Elon Musk now is?
What?
Other than I love to hate him,
right,
is that his rock bottom is going to be fantastic.
Listen, maybe, yes. No, that's true. It is going to be fantastic. But
Fan-fucking-tastic. It'll be the most epic rock bottom in the history of the world.
I love it. I think it's fucking hilarious. He was inspired by Harambe to put out a shitty 2006 rap.
Wow.
But yeah, go to PW the podcast and go listen to it right now.
That man has smoked himself retarded.
You know, I don't know. Maybe that's true. Maybe he just
that's the second verse of the song. Is they're smoking? I mean, he clearly smokes and drinks a lot. So,
I guess I don't know. Yeah. But anyways, so that's I wanted to start this off because I heard of that. I immediately thought of you, Bobo.
Dude, I do like Harambe. I loved that. That was one of the best times of the internet was all the Harambe memes. I loved them.
Yeah, I agree.
I still do. I still like a good classic Harambe meme every once in a while. Not gonna lie.
There you go. See, I feel like I feel like this is a way for you and Elon to get back, maybe to on maybe not speaking terms, but maybe
no, he's still an idiot.
Maybe you guys would find some common ground, and you guys just wouldn't be so adversarial. But I don't know.
There's no common ground. What are you talking about?
I know you just love to hate.
I don't love to. I do love to hate. That's not why I hate him though. But his rock bottom, I can't wait for it. My god,
you hate him because you're a contrarian. Like if
that's not why I hate Elon Musk. I hate a lot of things. I'm a contrarian. That's not one of them.
You are a classic contrarian, and if you find out that somebody is beloved for whatever reason, you hate them. Just like your hatred for celebrities, and I understand that.
That's not true because I kind of like a lot of celebrities, just not the average ones. I think they're dickheads.
Okay. All right.
And it's not contrarian if you hate if you hate every celebrity. I'm not sure that's contrarian.
No, but
that's a whole different class.
Yeah, but you're a contrarian because if it's something popular, you hate it. That's why you're a contrarian.
See, but you always say it about the things that are popular that I hate because I like a lot of things that are popular too. So what is that? I just have opinions on things. I'm very opinionated.
That is true.
Like for instance, have you seen Motley Crue's The Dirt yet on Netflix?
No, not yet.
Okay, well you need to. You need to stop recording and go watch it.
I hear it's basically just porn.
Oh, dude, it's fucking great. See, that's popular, and I love it. Where's my credit?
I mean, I don't like. That's not popular.
Yes, it is. Everyone's talking about The Dirt, bro.
I mean, people are talking about The Dirt, but like on this, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't want to get in the weeds with this one. Anyways. Speaking of popular or pop culture, we have a voicemail from one of our listeners that may or may not want to talk about some things that we talked about in the pop culture.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hey guys, it's MC. Just wanted to give you my 2 cents on the Umbrella Academy. Thought it was a fun, enjoyable show. Nothing original. About halfway through, I realized why I thought it was completely unoriginal. Because every show or movie that features some sort of superhero mutants is just a ripoff of the X-Men. Umbrella Academy is D-League X-Men. And that's it.
All right.
MC's 100% right.
I do not disagree.
Nope, he's totally right. I love the X-Men, by the way. Again, see another thing that I like, not contrarian about. Anyways, he's right though. It's all just ripoff of the X-Men. The original superhero shit. Bring more of those movies back.
I don't know. I'm not going to say bring more of that back, but yeah, he's 100% right. I mean, it really is. There are some little quirks to Umbrella Academy that does make it kind of original, but not overall.
I mean, none of those superheroes, they're all the same premise. They have to be a little unoriginal even to be original, though. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's fine, but the Umbrella Academy is a little more like the X-Men because they all live in the same house, like the university. They have like an overarching leader, father figure. I get the similarities. I see the parallels. MC is not wrong about that.
Right. Yeah.
Still good.
Now, we talk about superhero things on here and about how you and I are at our tipping point and with watching that kind of stuff. What do you think about the new Shazam movie? Do you
haven't even? It's not even on my radar.
You haven't seen the preview at all?
Nope.
The preview actually makes it look good.
I've seen some like glimpses. I know they're marketing for it. So I've seen Shazam and a bunch of stuff like in commercials and stuff passing by and things like that.
Right.
I've not seen the full preview because I'm probably not going to see the movie just because I don't really know much about Shazam, so I'm not that interested in it.
So the premise is basically this is the superhero version of the movie Big, the Tom Hanks movie, where
that doesn't spark my interest at all.
So, but what it's funny about, or what the previews make it look funny, is that it's a kid trying to be an adult superhero and still doing the things that like kids do.
Question.
Yes.
Isn't that kind of like Kick-Ass?
No, Kick-Ass was an actual kid. Like this is like, it's like a 10-year-old becoming a 35-year-old when they become the Shazam superhero. At least that's what I'm getting from the previews. So it's more like the movie Big. Like that's really the only one that I don't know if there's a more updated version of a movie where there's a kid that kind of makes a wish and becomes a grown up.
Question. Is there an amazing Zoltar machine in this one?
I don't know. Boy, wouldn't that be funny though? That'd be a nice little fun.
Yes, that would be a fucking Easter egg.
But yeah, I don't know. But this one kind of looks good. But I still I'm definitely not going to go to the theaters to see it. And I don't know. It'll be a while, probably next year until I actually get around to seeing it, if and ever I do.
See, that's the thing. I feel like I'll see it probably, but if I'm not going to go see it in theaters, I'm not going to go watch the preview online because I'm not that excited for it. There's a lot of movies I don't want to see the previews for. So,
yeah. Well,
that means doesn't mean it's bad or anything. It's just, it's not on my radar. I'm not going to go see it in theaters. So,
right.
I don't need to see the preview.
Okay. That's fine. So,
it doesn't interest me.
Speaking of Shazam, let's move into Fantasy Movie League since that actually comes out this week and we are going to be using that in our lineups, or maybe some of us are going to use that in our lineups.
I reserve the right to use it in my lineup, even if I don't see the preview.
Right. Oh, no. Yeah, that's not what I was saying. But we do have another voicemail from Big Red. So let's give a listen to what he has to say.
Hey, Bobo and Travis. West Coast Pedant. As stated last week, I want to create a tradition of the weekly winner of the Fantasy Movie League calling in to taunt Bobo. And since that was me, again, I figured I should call in.
Damn it.
Now, I understand that it's early in the season, and there have been plenty of upsets in the past, such as when Andrice overtook Bobo at the end of last season, or when Dirt to Dirt overtook Bobo the season before. So I fully expect one of the previous winners, Andrice, Dirt to Dirt, or even Travis, to win it in the end, but I'm going to enjoy this ride while it lasts. And who knows? Maybe even Bobo will win. I mean, miracles happen, right?
That's low, bro. That's not fair, man.
Okay, well, first off, I need to correct Big Red on one thing. There is no way in hell that I'm winning this season.
No, you're...
if I win this season, it's because everyone else in the league died. That is the only way that I am going to win this season.
God, that would be my love story.
And I mean,
if everyone else in this fucking movie just fucking dropped dead, oh my God, I would die of joy.
I would have to say that they would also have to die at least 2 weeks before the end of the season.
They can't die week 14. They gotta die like week 10.
Right? Yeah. Like it's not like it's not. I took a big swing and a miss this week. I thought, you know what? I'm gonna swing for the fences and try, and boy, did I fail.
What made you think that people were gonna go watch Dumbo?
It was trending. I don't know. Like,
I could have told you a mile away that movies that are remakes of cartoons from the 40s are not a good idea.
No, that's not true at all. Cause this is more so. This was another live action, like kids story, kind of like Beauty and the Beast and all them. And they make a ton of money.
Yeah. Nah, but Beauty and the Beast was from a 90s Disney movie. Dumbo was from the 40s. I think that's the difference.
Hey, listen, you can be right because I effectively came in last this week. Big Red, as he said, came in first. Derp to Derp came in second. Frank came in third. Andrice, the anonymous bastard, he came in fourth. Family Fun Time fifth. Bobo, as Andrice blows goats, I have proof. He came in sixth. Andy came in seventh. Tim came in eighth, and I came in ninth and effectively last because Big E gave up.
Gave up like fucking quitter he is. Right. I sent him a message the other day on Facebook. He didn't seem to think it was very funny anyways, so.
Oh, whatever.
I think he's mad at me. Anyways, Andrice does blow goats, and I have proof.
I'd like to see that proof because I'm a pervert. But, yeah, but congratulations to Big Red because he also is in the lead overall with Andy being in second. Andy's in second, and Derp to Derp's in third. Bobo is in fourth. Andrice is right behind him in fifth. Frank, then Tim, Family Fun Time, and then me in last, and by a large amount. So, yeah.
Listen, all that matters now is that I'm in front of Andrice, that fucking dickhead.
For now.
I'm all right. Don't worry. I can make this up. In fact, I feel confident I'm going to make it up this week.
I feel confident you're not. But
okay, well, that's your fault then. I'm pretty confident.
I have zero faith in you.
That's always been your downfall.
Has it?
No. I don't think your faith in me has ever been a determining factor in anything in your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
In fact, this is just a rule to live by for everyone in the world, a little PSA. If you have to put faith in Bobo, me, for anything in your life,
right?
Where did you go wrong?
Right. I
mean, where did you fuck up so badly that Bobo is gonna fucking dig you out of some hole?
I mean, I can answer that on one account. I guess Anne's fuck up was saying yes when you proposed.
Anne's been dead for a while.
Anne's big mistake was hitching her wagon to your fucking horse.
That was the fucking dumb. I mean, if that doesn't qualify you for like Social Security assistance for disability, I don't know what does.
I just picture like Anne all downtrodden sitting in some Pizza Hut buffet, just swirling her breadstick in some marinara sauce, just on and on, just focused on where her fucking life
That is
went.
a great visual, by the way. Because if you say a Pizza Hut buffet twirling a bread, like, you know exactly the look on their face.
They're just dead inside.
It is the look of despair.
Right. They got those old shitty red cups they're drinking full blast Mountain Dew out of.
Dude, those cups are so big too. Remember how big those cups were at the Pizza Hut?
Yeah, I do. Do they
God,
still have them?
Great. You want to go to Pizza Hut sometime?
No, I don't. Pizza.
Really?
Yeah, Pizza's my least favorite pizza, like chain pizza.
Is it really?
I will go and I'll eat a pizzone and I'll get some breadsticks because those are the only two good things that Pizza Hut makes.
We can do that. That's fine.
Yeah, the pizzones. Now the pizzones are back. I'm all in. But yeah, so I guess we can go to Pizza Hut.
Nice. Pizzone man from way back, huh? I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be terrible. Like I'm sure it's like everything I'm remembering like that was good about it, and I'm gonna go like bite into it, and it's gonna be okay.
It'll be fun then. Good to lose your Pizzone, the mysticism behind it.
There you go.
Your childhood dreams.
Let's crush some childhood dreams of mine.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm into it. That's my favorite things to do. All right, I heard you have a story.
I do have a story.
Oh wait, before the story, if you want to join Fantasy Movie League and hate on Andrice like me, it's fantasymovieleague.com. The league is Prestige Worldwide, the podcast, and the password is Travis Bobo. It's all one word, all lowercase.
Right. So
that's it. Now we can move on.
Now we can move on to my story, and I'll warn you right now, this has to do with me pooping.
Great.
I just like saying pooping. It's so juvenile that for some reason it's funny to me. But anyways, as I think we've discussed on the podcast before, with my job, I'm kind of out on the road all the time now. And so if I've got to go, there's not a whole lot of safe spaces, if you will, for me to go to the bathroom. 2 words. Yes.
Adult diapers.
No. Yeah. 1 word. No. But so I found myself into a bit of a predicament last week where I found myself in urgent need to go. And, like, this wasn't negotiable. Like, sometimes you can be like, well, you know what? I can hold this and I'm good to go. No, this was like, it's here and it's happening. And, so I pulled into a gas station, and you know how you can tell when a bathroom is going to be really shitty? When the door is on the outside of the bathroom, or on the outside of the convenience store.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh God. So I walked into the bathroom, and at first I looked into the toilet, and it was not as clean as anyone would like it. Let alone me. There was a time in my life where I wouldn't use a public bathroom to sit down because it grossed me out. But then I went out on tour and I had to, so I kind of got over that.
Okay.
Well, so to my horror, yeah, the shitter was terrible. Okay. There's like, if you can picture a gross bathroom, you're picturing kind of what I was dealing with. But you know what I do if that happens, you take a piece of or you take some toilet paper, you wipe it off, you put more down as a barrier, put a nice cushion there, so you're basically just like sitting, your little legs are dangling because you put so much TP down on the seats. The issue here though was there were 3 sheets of toilet paper. That is all.
You got yourself a classic Seinfeld scenario there.
3 sheets of toilet paper,
and no one else to help you out. No one can spare a square.
And you're absolutely right. Nobody can spare a square. But I was like, all right, let me just grab a paper towel. It's a hand dryer. That's it. No fucking paper towels. But Big Brown was coming to town, so there was nothing I could do.
You gotta worry about that later. That's future Travis's problem.
So what I did, and I'll be honest with you, I think this may be for the very first time in my life, I hovered. And kudos to you women that all have to hover on a frequent basis, because boy, was this was a tough task.
Maybe you should practice more.
You're absolutely right. I should build my core up for just this scenario.
These are the things that test you. You know, when you walk into a bathroom that looks like the goddamn beaches of Normandy. Yeah.
And dude, it was terrible. Like I hovered through the entire thing, not once resting my ass on this terrible, terrible toilet seat. But after I was done, I had to use the 3 sheets of toilet paper, and they were not enough. And so the only thing I could do was there was a little strip of more toilet paper sitting on the ground, like kind of underneath the sink. Yeah.
No.
Oh yes.
No, don't tell me no.
Oh yes. I had to use it.
You are a goddamn degenerate.
What was I to do?
Use your underwear and go buy some at Walmart.
That's not a bad idea.
No shit.
It's not a bad idea. But, yeah, I guess maybe in the future I could do that. But no, I used that piece of toilet paper. Now, it appeared to not be used. Now, what was on the floor? I have no idea. So
what? The second part of the story is where you tell everyone how you went to the doctors right away to get a fucking STD test, right?
Oh no! But that shower after I got home was scalding hot.
That's not going to work unless it was a goddamn radiation shower.
I damn near burned my asshole taking a hot shower that night. But yeah, that was kind of a low point in my life. I'm not going to lie to you.
You still need to go to the doctor and get yourself checked, because I'm pretty sure you've got hepatitis.
Boy, did I wash my hands good. I'll
bet.
Yeah, that was
you fucking degenerate. You are. Oh my god!
I'm not a degenerate. I'm a victim of circumstance. What was I supposed to do?
I just told you what you were supposed to do. Not use toilet paper off the ground of a bathroom that looks like Vietnam.
Ooh, Vietnam would have been nice.
That's a rule I live by.
Listen, I panicked.
You were literally in the shit. You know how they say, were you in the shit? Your answer now is yes, Travis. If someone asks you if you were ever in the shit.
I was in the shit. And the problem was, like, I had to think quick because my little legs were shaking as I was trying to plank my way to shitting over this toilet paper, over this toilet. And, yeah, I guess I chose wrong, but,
you chose wrong.
But I figured if it's gonna happen, hopefully our listeners get a little bit of enjoyment out of it.
I got no joy out of that.
I will be hanging my head in shame for the rest of the episode.
I'm thoroughly disgusted with you.
As you should be.
I don't even know what this episode is about. We're so far off the rails already that the problem is, and not a problem, I'm glad that the listeners are starting to call in and participate more.
Right.
Because it's really driving a lot of our content now.
And here's the thing. We just talked about before we started this episode how what we were going to talk, or what we presumably might still talk about in this episode, is a topic that we've had for probably over a month now.
Yes.
And we just keep pushing it off because something comes up, or whatever happens. And I feel like we could easily do that today again, Bobo.
Oh, we're already probably there. I can't get through all of it, but we'll see. I forgot I also something else I wanted to talk about before I go to the other thing I wanted to talk about before we go to end times.
Okay. Okay.
So you remember a few weeks ago, MC called in. We were talking about Pura.
Yes.
The non-alcoholic or the alcoholic flat water.
Yes.
I finally had some.
Oh wait, you hadn't had any?
No, I was up in Syracuse this past weekend, hanging out with some friends of mine. And we were driving home from dinner, and we were going to stop off to get a couple Sixers. And we were stopped off at this shitty gas station in the middle of nowhere, upstate New York. I'm talking like middle nowhere, like worse than a Sitco gas station.
Yeah.
And they have like one fucking fridge for alcohol in this whole gas station.
Okay.
But in that one fridge of alcohol, they have 6 packs of Pura.
What flavor did you get?
Mandarin orange.
Oh, you motherfucker! So I don't know if you know this, but I had a 6-pack in my fridge. Like,
okay,
I've had one for.
You told me about this,
right? But I can't find the Mandarin orange flavor. That's the one I want to try.
All they had.
God damn it! Because I had the blackberry's pretty good. The mango, I don't have an opinion on that one because I only had like one bottle when I was drinking already, so I didn't really get to.
Right. It was tainted. Your opinion was tainted.
Right. The taste buds were not fresh. I didn't have the sorbet.
Your palate was not cleansed enough. You didn't have to have your sorbet first.
That's exactly
properly
right.
Evaluate it.
Right. Yeah. So how was the Mandarin orange?
I mean, so this is the first time I ever had any of them.
Okay.
So I ripped the twist off cap off. Of course, it's twist off.
Right.
I take a pretty big swig, and my first thoughts out of my mouth were, and I said this to my friend. I said, "Well, this is dangerous." It does not taste like alcohol.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that for listeners. Listen, as we all know, Bobo might be a little prone to tall tales every once in a while. But I'm not, maybe, sometimes, once in a great while. I might slightly exaggerate things, all right? That's
right.
Just, you gotta deal with me, all right? I'm a big personality. But, as Travis is my witness, am I exaggerating at all? When you drink Pure, it's like drinking water.
No. You're not. You're absolutely right. Like, it
does not taste like alcohol. You will fucking die if you drink enough of those because you'll never know you're drunk.
And they're not like low in alcohol either. They're the equivalent of like a Miller Lite. They're like a 4.5.
They're 4.5% alcohol. I think they're a little more than a Miller Lite.
I think you're right. The funny part about it is I just introduced this to friends of ours this weekend. And I was like, here, have you guys heard about this? And they're like, no. I was like, you got to try it. And the words out of their mouth were, this is dangerous.
Fucking right, dude. These are how many sorority girls are gonna die next year off this stuff?
Not enough,
dude. I mean, it's literally that. You can't. It doesn't smell like alcohol. It doesn't taste like alcohol. You can down them like they're. I literally drank 3 bottles in 10 minutes, dude.
Yes, yeah, they're very hydrated.
And then I got drunk as fuck, and then we were watching Ricky Bobby all night. Let me tell you, that's a good fucking Saturday right there.
Yeah, it was. They are really good. And the thing about it is, the best part about it is you don't feel like you don't get that beer bloated. Like
no, and they're only 90 calories too. They're like one of the healthiest things to drink.
Yeah, I know.
It's like drinking light beer that doesn't taste like. Dude, you're gonna see me a whole different Bobo this summer because I'm gonna be on the I'm gonna be on the sauce hard.
just ripping purists, throwing them against the wall, smashing bottles. Like I can't wait.
It's gonna be awesome.
I can't wait. Well, maybe we should do. You know what? I think we probably have enough. Like spike seltzers and hard waters and all that shit to do a bracket episode.
When you want to do it like this weekend or like middle of next week? That's as long as I can wait.
Yeah, let's take off work and just do it during let's do it. 8 o'clock in the morning. Just slamming spike seltzers. Can you imagine? Yes, I can. It sounds great. All right, well, it's fucking happening. I am fucking excited. We're gonna get fucking. We'll talk about this off air. We're having another drunk podcast live show soon. We just decided on air. I announced it right now. That's it. Yeah. I'm just gonna bring this up because there's. I don't know. There's literally no. I don't know why I'm gonna say this because it's gonna just make me sound disgusting. But down where I record the podcast is in my basement, and I have a trash can there, and it's like one of those old. I don't like it. Will this make sense, Bobo, to our listeners? Like the old, like sports teams trash cans. Yeah, absolutely will. Yeah. Like this. Okay. So like I had an old, I think it was a Phoenix Suns trash can that I promptly put like stickers of bands all over. So you would you had it was a Phoenix Suns trash can? Yeah. I've had this trash can since I was. Where the fuck would you get a Phoenix Suns trash can from? When I was in middle school, I thought it would be cool to watch basketball. It is cool. Well, no, I was clearly wrong. But, and so for like one season, I watched basketball. And the funny part about it was so I told my mom I needed all this shit. Like I needed a trash can. I needed an expensive Phoenix Suns jacket. Like, I'm talking like... Why would you... Okay, hang on a second. For the listeners that don't know, I'm not saying where we're from, but we're definitely not from Phoenix. No, not at all. So, why did you pick the Phoenix fucking Sun? Because friends of mine liked them. Like, it was complete, like, friends... Why do your friends like them? We don't live anywhere near Phoenix. Because I think Barkley was on it at that point. Oh, he might have been. That's true. That was back in the day. Yeah, this is a little while ago. So, like, Barkley was like, associated... I don't know, but, like... So, like... for whatever reason, it was the Phoenix Suns. I don't know. But like, I needed like an expensive Phoenix Suns jacket, like $200 jacket. And my mom was like, listen, if I buy you this jacket, that's it. You're wearing this jacket until you retire. Until they invent something else that's not a jacket anymore. Right. And I was like, yeah, of course. Why would I need any other jacket? You're like, of course, Mom. Phoenix Suns forever, idiot. Why would I need another jacket? This one is the end-all, be-all cool of jackets. Was it a starter jacket? Tell me it was a starter jacket. It was a starter jacket. Yeah, motherfucker. Before a starter was at Walmart, they were the fucking bomb. Dude, and I was like, yeah, I need this shit. Of course you do. So Mom... And when you need something, that's a responsibility. So Mom ran out. She's like, okay, that's it. You're getting a jacket. I said, fine. I wore it for that winter. Next winter, that shit's not cool. I couldn't possibly. No. It was probably still cool. You just didn't like basketball anymore. Sure. Yeah. Like my taste changed like the wind. Like, so like, it was no longer a necessary in my life. So my mom's solution was, well, that's it. You're buying your own jacket now. So I promptly went out to like the shittiest, like probably Kmart and bought a $30 jacket. And boy, was she pissed. Oh, because the Phoenix Suns weren't cool anymore. Barkley retired and Travis has never watched basketball since. I don't know that he played for them when this was happening. I don't know. Like, that's how little I tried to watch like a couple games and I was like, this is boring as shit. I love basketball. We could not disagree more on basketball as a sport. Oh yeah, like I think I would probably watch golf before I watched basketball. Oh, you're a fucking degenerate. Sure. Golf? I would definitely rather go to see golf live than I would go to a basketball game.
Oh my God. Listen, did you watch Losers on Netflix yet?
No.
All right, put that on your queue.
Yes, you did tell me about this, and I do have to watch it. I'll get to that at some point. But
and for all of our listeners out there, did we talk about Cobra Kai last week that it's coming back?
We did not.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about it real quick. Cobra Kai Season 2 comes out in April, this month. I think it's April 24th is the premiere date for Season 2 on YouTube Red.
Oh, cool. I'll check that out. It was great.
I'm taking off work that day, so...
But back to
why is that funny? That's real life, bro.
It's funny because you're supposed to be an adult.
I am an adult who likes Cobra Kai.
We only take off days of work to play video games, not watch YouTube.
Well, I'm also taking off for Lagwagon Day in May, so.
But back to to circle all the way back around to our drunk episode. The reason why I started telling you about my basketball trash can that I still have is. So tonight, I finally emptied that trash can, and it whatever trash has been in it has been there for a long time, because the cups from our last booze bracket challenge were in the bottom of it.
Really?
Yes, and
that was a
long time ago. Plus, a bunch of your your fast food shit was still in there. I mean, there was legit mold at the bottom. I was like, yeah. I was like, holy shit, I haven't emptied this in a long time. It's a big ass trash can. Why would I ever need to empty it?
Right. Why would you ever need to empty it? So the live show was episode 100. So that was what, 17 episodes ago?
No, this wasn't the live show.
What?
This wasn't from the live show. It was from the booze brackets challenge we did. All
right.
Let the liquor do the talking. And what was the beer one?
Let the liquor do the talking was episode 68.
There you go.
And Miller Times 60 is episode 67.
That's what they were from.
That was literally over a year ago, probably.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's
okay.
I'm never in my basement. I had no reason before to.
You're there literally every week.
Oh, that's true. But I like the trash can.
Yeah. And actually, you're probably there because don't you play video games down there too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're in your basement all the time.
Okay, that's true. I do. You're absolutely right. I'm in my basement. However, I very rarely when I'm down here do I throw anything away.
Well, that might be true, but you still have to live in your filth all the time. I just want people to understand that you're there all the time.
The craziest part to me is that it hasn't. There was no odor at all. Both.
Well, the alcohol kills that, right? Is that how that works?
I don't know. But you had food in there.
Well, the alcohol neutralizes it, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. It's not like the food was right on top of the alcohol, or the alcohol was right on top of the food. You had food in there, and it did not Mandy has cleaned down here, and we still didn't take out the trash. Yeah, she has. I know.
If you don't empty the trash, you haven't cleaned, bro.
Oh.
Put it on the poll. If you haven't emptied the trash in a room, have you actually cleaned it?
calling all domesticated people.
Listen, I don't think it's clean if you haven't emptied the trash. You might have done some cleaning, but it's not clean.
But we around here we try not to use a lot of trash bags because of the plastic. So if the trash is not full, it does not go out.
But you consolidate.
And that's why I emptied it tonight, because our trash was stinking, and I was like, listen, okay, I'll take it out if I can fill up this bag, and I did. So,
it took you a year.
Well, no, not this trash. This trash didn't stink. It was our kitchen trash that stunk.
Yeah, if it took you a year to consolidate the trash down, okay.
There was no reason to do it. A, it wasn't full, and B, it didn't stink. Why would you take out the trash if it's not full and it doesn't stink?
Because periodically, why do you change the oil in your car? You just have to do things. It's maintenance. It's house maintenance, Travis. You empty trash cans.
You change the oil in your car because if you don't, you could A, run out, but also oil gets a lot of dirt in it. You need to get it out for your engine to run properly. You do not need to have
you also
empty
change
trash
oil
can.
every 3 months, even if you haven't driven the recommended amount of miles, because it just gets stale. You got to change. Same with your house, man. The trash is stale in there. You got to get rid of it. You got to clean it up.
I also do not subscribe to the every 3 months for the oil change.
Well, you shouldn't. That's also that's how they trick you. But anyways,
right? Yeah, I don't do. I like it's every 5,000 miles, and even then, I'm probably
it's everything that's in your owner's manual. Your owner's manual will tell you how many miles you can go between oil changes.
Well, without reading, I just go every 4,000 or 5,000 miles, and then I push it just a little bit after that too.
Yes, but that can get tricky depending on what the kind of stuff that's in your engine. That's you should pay attention to that. That does matter. But the manufacturer's recommendation is legit. Like, they don't try to dick you around. But usually it's much higher than 3,000 miles.
Okay, I'll look and I'll report back.
My new car I have doesn't even have a manufacturer's recommendation. It just has an alert on your car that pops up on your dash. It has a monitor inside the engine that tells you when the oil is too dirty and to change it.
Oh, wow. That's,
How about that? Because I was trying to find out when to change the oil, and it's not in there. And then I read that there's just a sensor. It tells you when it's time to change the oil.
Now, are you keeping track of how many miles that is?
Yeah, I made it 10,000 miles.
Nice. Good for you.
Now, I use synthetic oil, and that's a lot of highway miles. So.
Yeah. Okay. I will check into that, and I'll report back.
Okay. And change the trash.
I did tonight, and I did it right before we recorded the podcast. And so I've got a clean trash here ready for the next liquor challenge.
Nice. All right, I'm going to close these articles about what our topic is. We're not getting to it because I got one more thing to talk about.
Okay.
So, Travis, happy April Fool's Day to me.
What'd you do, or did you get fooled?
It's not what I did. It's what April Fool's did for me.
What did April Fool's do for you?
The price of Bitcoin went up 15% yesterday.
Why?
April Fool's. There was apparently the price went up 15%, and no one's really sure why.
Oh wait, it actually went up, or you're just telling me?
Oh, that's true. No, that's true. And they think it's because of a fake article that came out about Bitcoin.
Oh my God.
Yes. There was an article that came out about an emergency meeting by regulators to approve a Bitcoin ETF, which is an exchange traded fund, like it trades like a stock. And they think that this article making the rounds caused the price of Bitcoin to shoot up 15%, even though the article was a hoax.
That's fucking crazy.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
So, does that entice you to sell it all?
No.
You're into
I'm still buying it every week.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I haven't stopped.
Now, I'm assuming we don't have any kind of update for the exchanges they were trying to break into.
No, there's no update on that. It's still the same place it was. I did look into that last week, just out of curiosity. No update.
Like, do you think they're ever gonna like just come out and be like, okay, we're done. We're done trying.
Eventually, they'll have to, right?
I mean, if they do, then I mean, I would guess the price of all cryptocurrency is going to go up. But,
I mean, I don't know. That's the story's out of the news cycle. So unless someone actually cracks it and it makes its way back in that they can crack these things, I think it's not going to affect anything.
Maybe. Yeah, but if they come out and be like, all right, listen, we're done. We're I think it'll make the rounds to your bit nerds.
You're right. If they officially give up, you're right. They probably will have a little blip there. I'll be happy if that happens. I'm hoping they can't just crack a wallet and get the Bitcoin.
I can. I want to see this. I want to see this crash so badly.
That would really hurt me, though.
That's why I'm saying get out now. But
yeah, I'm all right. I'm fully if it went to zero tomorrow, I'm fully okay with that. Like I realize the money I put into Bitcoin is basically like gambling.
Yeah, I know, but I honestly don't want you to get hurt by it. But I think it would be I have no faith in Bitcoin, and honestly, the reasons for me wanting to fail are pure jealousy. Because
purely.
I can't put my money into it because I don't have any faith in it.
I don't either. I just have faith in the idiocy of humans.
Yeah, but I can't.
That will just recklessly speculate over something that they can't even understand, because that's literally what they're doing.
but I can't throw away money at that. Like, that's my problem. Like,
there was an article that came out from Gizmodo today
about
the price of Bitcoin going up 15%. And the headline, you'll like this, Travis. Bitcoin surges 15% overnight because nobody learned their lesson after the last crash. This dude who wrote this article fucking hates Bitcoin.
Good.
It's funny though, he's like the most like sour grapes article that you've ever read. It's like it's so awesome. It's like reading an InfoWars article about like Donald Trump or something. It's that tainted. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow. He says
Bitcoin is little more than a speculator's death cult.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's pretty funny.
That's funny and kind of accurate.
He's not wrong. I mean, it's very tainted, but he's got some valid points there.
Right.
But you know what? For today and today only, roll on, baby.
Listen, I hope there's a point where you find it necessary to get out of it, and then the day after that is when I hope it crashes. That's
actually, you should hope that's the day after that's when it goes up to like $100,000 a coin and I lose out.
No way. I would never wish that on anybody. Like, never. Because honestly, that would also be my problem with getting into Bitcoin. Because they're like right now, I would see it as a good time to get out of it. And I would do that. And if it surged the next day, that'd be real hard to live with. Like,
yeah, you're not wrong.
I put that on the level of if you're at work and everybody goes in on a lottery ticket because the jackpot's really high, and you decide not to because the lottery's stupid, and everybody and for some reason they all win. Like,
yeah, we talked about this, right? We talked about this.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. Like, that's the level that I would put that instance.
I'd kill myself.
Oh yeah.
If I sold my Bitcoin and then within 2 weeks it went to like $100,000 a coin, I would think about killing myself.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen. I want you to get out.
Yeah, but Uncle Harry would be pretty happy, so.
Yes, he would, but you know.
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't. He'd be happy for a microsecond and then be pissed off at all the obligation that he has to do with like around your funeral and all that shit.
Oh yeah, he'd have to go to it and stuff. He'd have to buy. Yeah, he'd be not happy about that.
Right. Yeah. So
now I kind of want to do it even more.
Let's move on to end times. You want to?
First, I have one update for the listeners.
Oh, okay.
So Derp to Derp called in last week with a plea to our audience to find him the most stuffed Oreos.
Oh yeah.
So my boy Family Fun Time went out driving in his area where he lives. He lives in a major metropolitan area to look for these most stuffed Oreos. And he was going online and looking at the stores that said they were in stock.
Right.
He went to like 3 stores that said they had it, didn't have it.
I honestly was convinced that I saw it at my local grocery store. So I figured, you know what? I put it on my grocery list. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to grab it. No big deal. Yep. I couldn't find them.
So they said he checked the stores online before he went. They said they had it in stock, showed up, wasn't there.
Wow.
So Derp to Derp, we tried. We're still looking. We'll get back to you.
Just go out and buy the fucking like $17 bag on Amazon.
No, he can't do that, man.
Just drop the money. You'll be fine. Just go do it.
All right, moving on to end times. So, Travis, I sent Travis's article today, which is right up his alley, and I can't wait to talk about it. People that don't know, there's a new trend in Red Dead Redemption 2. So,
are we calling it a trend?
What?
Are we calling
it is, because there's people doing this now. It's catching on a little bit because of this.
Okay.
I have to explain for people that don't know how to play the game. For people that don't play Red Dead Redemption 2, the game is set at the turn of the century, like 1900 out west.
Right.
And so what was happening in 1900, if the game's very realistic about the history and the time period and stuff like that, is that there were a lot of women there fighting for women's rights to vote.
Right.
So, in the game, there are people, like, there's women that go around and, you know, like, asking you to, like, help out their cause and talk about, like, the right to vote and women's rights and stuff.
Right.
Well, also in Red Dead Redemption 2, much like Grand Theft Auto, you can do whatever you want.
And that's one of the things I love about this game, yes.
Including punching women's rights activists in the face.
Yeah, now you will get a wanted level it's not like you get bonus points for punching the women, but yeah.
True, things happen. Like you can get caught by the police, you could get shot, go to jail, whatever.
Right.
However, you can do whatever you want, which includes pulling out a gun and shooting these women dead in the streets.
Right.
So, a famous YouTuber, Shirako, made a video of him punching this woman who's promoting women's rights and the right to vote for women and stuff, and uploaded it to YouTube. He called it Red Dead Redemption 2, beating up annoying feminists.
Yes.
And he got banned from YouTube for that.
He did get banned from YouTube?
Oh, yes.
Because there is still a version up on YouTube.
Right, it's catching on now. Because that was what happened. They banned the guy temporarily. I think they gave him like a 30-day ban or something like that.
Wait, what was the guy's name?
Shirako? Shirrako.
The video is still up. His video is still up. He got banned.
What?
But his video is still up. I'm watching it right now.
Is it his video?
Yep.
The article literally says, I mean, we can post the article on the website. I mean, I sent you a copy of it. It says that he got banned for it.
This was also published in October of 2018. So maybe he did get banned for a month, but they didn't take it down.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, legit, like, it goes over and he punches an annoying feminist, as what he says in his video.
Yes.
And assuming, I guess people are taking offense to this.
Yeah, they're not happy about it.
Which is fucking stupid. Literally. I was talking. Literally, you can do anything you want in this game. This is basically just like Grand Theft Auto, just set in the Wild Wild West.
Yes.
And I was talking to a friend of mine who still plays Grand Theft Auto online, and I was telling him, I was like, one of the fun things that I like to do when I still play Grand Theft Auto is put into first person mode, get into a car, and just run down the sidewalk mowing over people. And that's basically the same thing as what we're doing here. It was just a little bit more indiscriminate. But like,
right.
Why would you be upset over this?
Like, they are.
And also, are there not other things in this game that you should probably get more upset over if you're going to get upset over a game? Like using the term redskin?
I just can't believe YouTube banned him temporarily for it.
I can.
I mean, but literally, if you think about it in terms of pure logic, he uploaded a video of a video game that he was playing, not breaking any rules, no hacks. He was just uploading a portion of the game that he was playing,
right,
and got banned for it. He wasn't doing anything wrong in the game. Wasn't his commentary over the game. Wasn't him editing the game with footage, or it was just literally the game as it's supposed to be played, and he got banned for it. Right?
Yeah, I mean, like, but the thing about it is, and I'm, oh man, I don't like this either because I think it's stupid that you get upset. However, then I go and look at the comments of the video. And the second comment is, why is this not an achievement? Like, this is why we have to ban things, because there are idiots out there that think that this is a good thing. Like, just going around.
I mean, they're just joking because you can play on the joke.
That's true. Yes.
That was a funny joke. If that's a joke, that was topic. That was a lighthearted joke, right?
Right. Oh, and then the first fucking comment on that comment was, it's a life achievement.
Oh man!
Like this is the problem. Like whether
because the kids are making those comments are probably all serious, but they're also probably 12.
Right, which is even worse because because now they're just gonna grow up to be wife beaters.
I mean, did you watch the video of him that he fed that girl to the women's rights activist to the alligator?
No.
He also has that video. Also, Travis, there's a video of him lassoing her and leaving her on the train tracks to get hit by a train.
You know what the funny part about it is? That is an objective in the game.
Man.
You have to hog tie 3 people and leave them on train tracks.
So he was literally just trying to play the game.
Very possibly. I did it to the bad guys, but I guess it could have been anybody. I don't know.
It could have been her. And then you could have been in trouble. And then you could have gotten into so the best part of how the comments degrade Travis, there's a comment a little ways down about how alimony laws favor women.
Oh my God.
It goes off the rails real quick.
Killing innocent men and robbing them, fine. Punching a feminist woman equals off limits.
Right, basically. Because the videos of you killing people are still on YouTube.
Right, yeah.
No one got banned for uploading those.
Now, and this is actually a pretty good comment. Evolution of feminism. Then, asking for their rights. Now, powerful enough to suspend a YouTuber's account.
Oh, this is a great article. I thought you'd enjoy this. It is so dumb that people are upset about it. If you're really taking that upset, get mad at Rockstar, by the way.
But the thing about it is, I feel like at this point, we kind of, as a society, need to take a step back when we hear these controversies. Because really, this is just 30 people that are upset. This isn't an actual a number of people that are upset. Because this is a dumb stance to take.
Yeah, the vocal minority gets louder.
Absolutely, because they can band together.
Right.
It's not, what are we going to do? Band together to say this is dumb? No, we got better things to do. Like punching more women in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Right, exactly.
Right, yeah. I just, the first thing that, when you sent me this article, the first thing I thought of, too, was just, really, this is what we're getting mad about now?
Yeah, that's what I thought, too, when I saw it. I was like, really? That's a thing? You little, and then, but people have to react to it. YouTube had to react to that.
Yeah, literally, you can go to an Indian reservation where all the Native Americans are suffering, and this is what you're upset about?
Yep, but we don't want to talk about that, Chavis. That's too real.
Right, absolutely.
We'll talk about these fake controversies on the internet instead.
Right, yeah. Wow.
The number is 747 banging.
747-226-4464.
Go ahead and call in. Let us know where you found the most stuffed Oreos. Derp's still looking for them. We need to know.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I'm intrigued as well.
Also, we want to call in and go buy some Pura. Call in and tell me if your first words were not also, well, this is dangerous.
Yeah, that would be.
Because I'm fucking impressed with this. It's the best alcoholic product invented since Truly, which isn't that long. Sorry.
Do you prefer this over Gator Pain?
Oh, Travis, that's a good question.
And for the
I'm going to think about that. I can't give you the answer right now.
Okay, and for the listeners that don't know what Gator Pain is, that's where Bobo takes probably the shittiest flavor of Gatorade and mixes it with champagne.
What's wrong? I take all the flavors of Gatorade. I like all the flavors of Gatorade.
Yeah, but I feel like it is I don't know what the shittiest flavor of Gatorade is. Actually, that's a lie. It's fruit punch. But
it's fruit punch. Yeah.
I would imagine your first pool would be fruit punch to mix with champagne. I don't know. I could be wrong. But
I grab them at random. I don't really care. I like it, man. Champagne, Gator Pain's the best. All right, we'll talk about it in the drunk episode. I'll give you my whole spiel on it.
Okay, maybe we push Gator Pain on the bracket.
Oh my God, an upset of epic proportions is coming.
Yeah. Maybe we do.
Podcast.com. Go to the website. We got the polls up there. Go ahead and vote on those. Last week, everyone liked Travis's story better than mine, to update listeners on the poll from last week. So you guys can go fuck yourselves. But we post the pictures, the links on the website. We also post some other additional content. So make sure you're checking out the website, pwpodcast.com. Our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram is all PW the Podcast. So go on those, upvote our pictures, like our comments, leave comments of your own, all sorts of things. Interact with us. We enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I left some space there for you, and you decided to fill it with nothing.
No, yeah, you're doing a great job.
I know. Pat myself on the back. I left some space for you. I'm glad that you. We'll edit that out. Don't worry. I won't leave 10 seconds of dead air.
Also, I feel like you did that just because this is about the point of the episode where I just start tuning out. So,
yeah, you start typing and getting stuff ready for the post game, which is fine. Also, it is Prestige Worldwide, the podcast. You can find us on SoundCloud. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, wherever fine podcasts are hosted. We get in the side door there, along with our donations to the universities themselves. However it works.
Right.
That's all I got this week.
I think that's all for me as well.
Thanks for listening, guys. We'll catch you next week.
See you next Thursday.